But how it worked out was my mom actually, I was driving home one day and she called me up and she was all excited and she's like, well, Adam, you gotta listen to this. And she started reading the article out of the newspaper and she was saying, the York Revolution, they're looking for a couple and everything. And I was just kind of brushed it off. I was like, well, that's great, whatever, And she's like, but it'd be perfect. And Kelly actually had some health issues and stuff in the previous months and everything, so we were real tight with our budget.
I guess it was October of last year now, right? It's been a while, but I was just in a lot of pain, and it lasted for maybe like 24 hours or so. And so I finally went to the hospital, and what I did was I called Adam. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just screaming and crying. He rushed me to the emergency room, and they did a couple of tests and X-rays and so forth like that. And here they said I needed surgery right away. I had a cyst the size of a grapefruit on my ovary. Surgery was about over an hour long, so a few months ago actually, I had kidney stones, which in 10th grade I passed 6, so I'm quite the pro. I don't know, but it was painful again, and I almost needed surgery to remove the kidney stone because I was just in so much pain and it wouldn't come out. So during all that time I didn't have health insurance. The first thing you don't think about is health insurance while you're in the hospital. You know what I mean? Because you're just more focused on your health, and then after I got home, then we realized, once the bills would start coming in. I think the first bill was at least 20 pages long. For the most part, I am healthy. They did find out that I have a dozen of kidney stones left to go, so I really wish they were diamonds. I don't know why they have to be little pebbles, but I'm hoping I can produce a diamond sometime soon.
I was like, Mom, we can't do this. I said, we already have a date set, August 23rd. We're not changing that. That's when we want to do it. And she continued reading down the page, and it was the first time she read it. And she goes, you're never going to believe this. And I'm like, what? She's like, that's the date.
I'm going to show up as early as I can because I want to make sure I have time to prepare, get ready and all that. But I know at 6 o'clock is when the ceremony will begin, and as far as I know, everyone will be on the field, and then I'll be coming in riding a limo, so I look forward to that. His brother, one of my best friends, they're going to be singing during the procession. We're going to go take the limo and get some pictures taken at a nearby park, and then when we come back, we're going to go upstairs in one of their suites and eat up, so I look forward to that. And the wedding cake, the wedding cake's going to be awesome because it's going to be ice cream cake. He's not going to be able to smash it in my face because he can't do that with ice cream.
My side of the family is all from York. My grandfather, my great-grandfather, all in this area. I know when baseball came back to York with the Revolution and everything, it really was an awesome experience. Operation Shoebox, we actually do work with a leadership team, and they actually got involved about 2 years ago with Operation Shoebox, and we did a bike-a-thon the first time, and we raised a bunch of money, and we put together these care packages to send overseas to our troops, and I actually have some friends that are serving overseas and everything, and we have some people that have come back that are in our lives, friends, family, and everything, who praise any kind of articles or products or anything that they can get from home, because it's just that glimmer of that feeling that from the United States and from being back home and being around family with pictures and stuff, and we just totally loved it, because I know there's stuff that everything we do today, our freedoms, our the things, every little thing that separates the United States from every other country out there, prosperity-wise, economically, and everything, is preserved by our soldiers. And that we are just so passionate about doing whatever we can to help them out.
Well, I do have a chocolate story. It started back in 10th grade when I was actually going through my first episode of kidney stones and all that, and the doctor said, Kelly, you're going to need to go on a diet, and you're going to need to eat chocolate limited amounts, because I'm a chocolate junkie. I love my chocolate. Christmas time, easy 10 pounds I'll gain. I'm addicted to chocolate. And so I was like, all right, Doc, I'll see what I can do. So the first week I went without chocolate. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm doing good. I'm proud of myself. And then maybe a month later, I was like, I'm doing really good because I didn't have chocolate at all. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to fast from chocolate until my wedding day. So ever since 10th grade, I haven't had any chocolate. and that's why the wedding cake is a chocolate ice cream cake, because I love ice cream cake. And I know we're also doing the Hershey Kiss toss, so I'm going to be up in the stands throwing chocolate out to everyone, but I guarantee as I throw it out, I'm taking a handful back for me.